gripping, just going through the life of a soldier. Though what I'm doing, I'm going to expose it. I'm hard and impressive, mind over testing, doing things for blessings and back from going ejected. Mind is erected, times congressing. I be thing after thing with the nesting, so I see through the people and test it, though I eat with the things or the chess moves. Check it, bless it, and test for the section I run in. I beat in the heart through the election. I go through the singing and swing through the situation, mind, and just sing. And things are impressive. I go and just swing in the things I'm contesting, because when I see that, I know that I'm learning, hitting and earning, beating and turning. Though I see that my sweetness is yearning, swing for the fences, though my mind is extensing. My arm is fine, though my lines are expensive. My vinyl is low, and my times are on flow. The heart of the nose, the eye that it sees, the minds they please. The times are diseased. The vines that are so sweet that minds go for three. And times that I do and know that I eat, go through the things and around what I do, because when I see I'm coming for you, I do all the things that I say, and I go through them, and I see that I love the way that you do it. I see that I love that you're going influenced by the people that know that you really can do it, that know that you beat it and chop it, though you really listen to the things that are awful and see the swinging, and people are monsters that see that I love you and know you are a golfer and see that I'm proper. My mind is a bopper, though times are just copping like helicopters, and properly I'm thinking of things that are proper, though dispensing the hit in the times of the findings. I go through the wind and the rain and the minding and winds, through the things, through the signs and the vinyls, the primes, the going viral, the mind and the spirals. I write through the ink, it just spills through the mindful. I go and I spit the real truth in the booth. I sit and pucker my lips at you. Daddy, you're the one that I love to impress. I go through the times and I love to kiss the stubble on the side of your cheek. Your lips are sweet as honey, and mine are free. They're gone. They're lost. I see the things that I see and know that you do. I know that I'm true. I know that I'm coming right from the youth. I know that I'm coming right from the booth. Hit you hard with the troops, going through ways in the minds of the coop. All through England, I beat around places. Mind is escaping. Times are invaded, though I see the things that I've created and go back and listen to things that I've made it. Coming down, though I've hardly contested the binds and the wind and the mind and the blessing. The times just profine and wind through the nest, and I dine to find the sign through the lessons. I bind and I wind and I mind all the blessings. I time to find and to wind all the tested. Times are congressing. My mind is a blessing. I go through things that I love to contest it. I beat through the things that I love, and I know it. I beat, and I'm gonna surely show it. I'm sure that I love you, and know that I do. Coming and down, and I'm beating the truth. Coming, I'm knowing I'm beating the youth. Hardly know that you know that I'm true, but I know that I do, cause Big J gonna beat it hard for the youth. He gonna beat it for the people. Know that the sequel is gonna beat it for equality and sequel formality. The viral virtual reality is spineful and mindful. I disengage and dismantle your weapons. I go to the place and contest all your gestures and see that the lessons are going to express it and digress that I contest and just rest at your lecture. I come and just press and just listen your testers and hum with the wind and the check of the bless men from the people that listen to lessons and see that I'm coming and showing the way, coming and beating hard from the place, cause my sound is all up on stage, all up giving it to you right in your face. The place that I see and the beautiful things, the scenery, spleens and seasons like salt. I beat and see and salt through your heart, beat and swing and go through the mark. Smart though I'm tart, like sour and courses. I beat through the horses, and mind is extortion, abortion, torsion, derotin, extortion, hitting hard for the torturing your things with the mind of a scorcher, borcher, the storches are flying, the nooses are winding, the binds are unwinding, the minds are defining, the times are relining, the binding, defining, deline all your findings, I mind and defined all your lines, see through the fines, go through the prime, speakers just roll and go like Motown. I beat hard for the hoedown, the times are profound, my CD is real, and so I define, I see through the mind of the wines, I go and I see the things that I know, and I go around the time that I flow, and I go and let loose with the things that I know, and I go through times that I flow, going around and I go through the place, swinging, I go and around through the faces, bound in the mountain, profound on the places. Rolling up, showing up, I'm going through plains, plates, going through grapes. Know that the time is pleasant for days. Know I'm doing it right in your face. Know that I'm doing it right in the place. Know that I'm doing it right in the things. Mind over everything. Time is gonna bleed. Know that I sing. Know that I flow. Know that I see right through your emotions. Know that I go through the times of the spokesman. Joke, though I see that times are eloping, though times define that you see that I know it, and I go and expose it. My spokes are just poking like the Joker as my belly just pokes like the ocean. I'm riding the waves, climbing in the phases, go this side like seaweed in places. Times profound and my mind is defound, profound with the lines and my signs are just mounding and prowling like gorillas. I'm thumbing through some hunger, those things that are 100. I'm beating it like proper. The chops just sit and twirl on the copter, cause when I'm low, the bike is just macho like the head honcho. I beat the proper with ponchos and hit you with things that I know that are beaten and heated, defeated and pronto. Hit it hard through the cat, beating the hat, sequel and fat. Though I see through the things of the stacks, rolling for sure. Mine is just pure, though I heat it high like the door. Feeling the sword, feeling the floor, feeling the feel like I'm core, hard through the bone, soft as the night. Though the fight is coming within, I beat from the main in my mind. It descend through the flowers, spin through the cowards. Though I see DP is the power, though I see that the P is the flower. P on the floor, your ass gonna get mounded. I'ma come down through the ways of the rounds, pound through the ways and defined all the sounds, defined all the winds and the beat that just rumbles and tumbles and roars like the people are rumbling and pumping their fists and cheering and booing, beating and booing and hard from the eulogy. I'm coming and showing you just how I do it. I'm feet are steady stacking and moving so fast, beating you hard, and I'm hitting and crashing, beating the mask is fine of the fashions, defining the times, leaking with actions. Though I see people that I see for the dragons and minds, fantastic people are stretching. Though times are congressing and minds are a blessing, I see